Well, I'm here with Kenny again today, and I have about 6% battery life, so we'll see how long this thing lasts. If it doesn't last and it cuts off, Kenny, I'm going to have to, finish this myself later. Be a nightmare to edit. But here's the thing, Kenny, today we're talking about, sometimes I only tell Kenny who we're talking about. He'll ask me, is it the lead guy? No, not the lead guy today. And he's going to ask me, is it the Tesla guy? No, not the chubby Tesla guy. No, it's Mr. John Hancock. You remember Museum Guy? We talked Museum guy. Yeah. Yeah, he has this idea. Mm-hmm. Believe that he's going to have this museum one day. Mm-hmm. He has a 5-year plan. What for his museum?
Yeah, give me all your stuff. I'm putting in a museum.
Are you going to send her your games?
No.
Okay, so how much money? The museum's not going to. He can't do it himself. Okay, he needs your support.
I found a couple pennies walking across the parking lot. Maybe I can donate that.
Yeah, send us some pennies in an envelope. We'll see if that works. Well, Kenny, you don't know what happened the other day, but John Hancock, have you heard about channel memberships?
Not today till you told me.
Yeah, okay. I did tell you earlier about channel memberships. And it's this new thing that YouTube is rolling out, and a lot of creators are, jumping at this. Basically, Netflix, Kenny, right?
Yep.
Hulu.
Hulu, yeah.
Okay. You pay like what, $7, $8, $10 a month for access to a crap ton of movies, TV shows, all kind of stuff, right?
I don't subscribe to none of those.
You don't?
No.
Okay. Well, if you got your...
That's why I got rid of cable. I cut the cord.
You got the cord?
I cut the cord.
Well, if you got some spare money, how about, going to John Hancock? You have so many things you can entertain yourself. Retro games, and more retro games.
Yes.
Yeah. It's, like he said, it's some awesome content here, So, I mean, hey, asking $5 is a small price to pay, right? Small price to pay. Actually, it's kind of crappy. It's a raw deal. It's a raw deal.
I have a lot of questions about this.
Okay. The memberships?
It's confusing.
Well, it's not going over well in many areas, many places.
I can imagine.
Okay, because it's a crappy deal when you look at it. Mm-hmm. You pay $5 a month, and you get your little custom emojis, or as John would say, emojis. I could tell he never really said that word before. It seemed like he was reading from a script.
Right.
He had a 1.5-minute video uploaded, and he later removed it. And this you're seeing right here, I don't think I've showed you this yet, but I'm, just want to point to some in the comment section here in a minute.
Right.
But in this one, he's half kind of like apologizing. He calls it a happy accident for uploading that 1.5-minute video. Yeah. So like I said, dang, 6%. Kenny, we can't go long today. We can't go long. It's only 6%. But basically, there's one point at the end of this I want to get to. And we might do a revisit of this when I have more battery power, Kenny. Mm-hmm. But I want to focus on the pinned comment down here.
Pinned?
You want to read it, or I could whip out my Metal Jesus voice. Are you confident reading it? Or
I can read it, but I don't know if I can do a Metal Jesus voice.
You just got to lower it a little bit, sound just like this.
How about this? Does that sound a little better?
Maybe that.
No.
Just do it in regular old-fashioned Kenny voice. Okay? And he pinned this comment, right? So out of all the people, here's a big thing. John really loves his fans. You could tell by him pinning this Metal Jesus comment. Out of all the people that left comments here, you know who he pins? The guy he probably talks to on the phone every freaking day.
Really?
Stops by the channel, pins a comment. That's one thing I look at right here. He couldn't pin maybe Bubba Man. He couldn't pin Anthony Anthocholis or Beazle 1976. Okay, that's just kind of like a slap in the face all the people in his comment section. Like he probably called him and said, "Hey, I pinned your comment. Did you see that?" Come on.
He's at a different tier on the Patreon.
Oh, so Metal Jesus is his Patreon supporter.
Yeah, he's got to be.
I see. Well, if you can read this comment, and we'll discuss this comment right here.
Well, it says YouTube is heavily pushing memberships across the entire platform, tens to thousands of creators right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It says reasonable people, and you don't have to apologize.
Uh-huh.
It says you don't need to apologize. Right there, it says it twice. But you did anyways. It was heartfelt.
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 Yes, heartfelt.
Looking forward to hanging out with you.
too. See, that's the thing. He's even saying there, I'm looking forward to hanging out with you.
So you're going to pin your buddy's comment. You know they're buddies because right here, looking forward to hanging out with you soon.
Right.
That's what he says, you know.
Okay, well, I see it. He's coming to his defense, right? Later on, and here's the thing I want to speak on, right? I was in kind of like a good mood till Johnny Boy got to the end of this, and he started mentioning people that were jealous of other people's success on the platform, and people that were assaulting him. Right. Yeah. So, pulling that, see, we got a card here. This one, I'm going to write victim on this card here, Kenny. So pulling that victim card right there, which is classic. Or maybe he does feel like assaulted. Maybe someone like him has never got criticism before. Maybe that's what it is. I think it's fair. I think, okay, this is just old humble Rick here, Kenny. I think if you come out with a YouTube channel and you actually have a scheme, and you're not coming clean of it, you're not coming clean with the whole museum scheme, which is what it is. It's a freaking scheme. And you're going to drag people along for 4 or 5 years, We already spoke on the museum stuff, and I'll if anybody wants to know, I might put a link to it at the end of this if you need a refresher. If any of you don't know about anything about John Hancock, one thing you need to watch is me and Kenny talking about his museum scam. Okay, you're already running the museum scam. You're collecting games donations for a museum that will never exist. Okay, you already got your Patreon, right? You got your tiers. To his credit, I'll say sometimes he actually replies in the comment section. Some of these YouTubers never reply, or they come up with, the thing that was confusing about his minute and a half, I think he referenced it is that he said the greatest thing about giving him $5 a month on the membership was him replying to your comment. I think he meant to say video response, but the way he said it was like, I'll reply to your comments for $5 a month.
So he's not going to reply to anybody else unless you're a member.
That's what people ask him. But then he started replying to people saying, no, that's not what I meant. Here's the thing. Here's another reason he probably deleted that video. He got caught red-handed asking people to please redo their comment or re-edit their comment. Like somebody left a comment and he was caught telling people, hey, can you please re-edit your comment?
Can you say it in a different way?
Say it in a different way that's not so accusatory.
Right.
So it's just not, I guess he just didn't it's not good. It wasn't a good look, So I will say to him, I don't usually give people the benefit of the doubt. I don't think I should give him the benefit of the doubt. But he's actually uploading this, actually saying that it kind of was a mistake. But you know what I think it is? I think it's just damage control. I think it's what it is.